we're obeying all the guidelines, aren't we? Even Duplessis given up showering.
I think he did that a long time ago.
I don't like the look of this. Close the door. My God.
What are you doing here?
How long have they been like this?
Weeks. Without water, they started getting sick. I tried to bring one of the healthiest to you, but you were too busy.
Mr. Okoto, if you'd fully explain the situation. I'll come back as soon as I can. I'll bring medicine.
Or maybe you're too late already.
So you'd prefer your cattle to die and wipe out your only source of income?
I'm well aware of the severity of my situation, Mrs. Trevelyan.
I know, I'm sorry. It's not the reason we came.
You received a letter this morning for breaking drought regulations, I think.
I assure you, at Leopard's Den, we're taking this drought very seriously.
Follow me. Look there. And over there. It's dry all around us. But there's water everywhere.
Damn it, I told Amy to shut that water off.
You knew about this, Mrs. Trevelyan.
That's not our land, that's Mara.
I see no fences there.
But you know that that's not Leopard's Den.
You're all the same. You both just want to feed rich white people who want to see a giraffe while the rest of us are suffering.
I'll help your cattle, Mr. Okoto. I promise.
You shouldn't have taken down the fences in the first place.
Yeah. That was delightful, Anders.
It was my pleasure.
He really is so knowledgeable about the wild. Like a grown-up Mowgli, isn't he?
You know, I was just saying, Judith could have been a model, eh? She looks just like Grace Kelly, don't you think?
Possibly. Anders and I will be in my room for the next few hours. Do not disturb, if you know what I mean.
I always know what you mean, darling. Have a nice time.
I don't think it's working.
Of course it's working!
Please, man. She couldn't care less.
She's playing it cool. I know my sister. We just need to up the stakes a little. Get her to show her hand.
Tell me, you and me, are we gonna...
Hey. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, you're all right. That was miles away.
What are you doing?
Well, no water to bathe in. And if a hippo stays out in the sun too long, they get sunburnt.
So you're spraying her with...
Sunblock, factor 90.
You have a weird job.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have made that promise to Okoto. I don't think I've got enough medicine to treat his entire herd.
But if his herd dies, that's it. He'll go broke.
What they need, what this whole area needs, is fresh water.
Danny, you can't help everyone.
We could do better.
Look, I've sat down, I've worked out a payment plan. If the business goes as strong as it's going, then I reckon in a few years we can start the hospital again.
I don't mean that. They need water. That well they were digging, they can't finish it without the proper equipment.
I know, love, but, well, maybe it'll rain. It can't go on like this forever.
I'm going to sell some of the animals.
You can't do that.
I've made some calls. There's a game park in KwaZulu that are willing to pay.
But you've taken so long to get the animals back to Leopard's Den.
We don't have a choice.
Well, who are you selling?
Well, we need to keep most of what we have for the tourists if they're to keep on coming and stabilise the numbers.
Danny, who are you selling?
Well, the rare ones are the most valuable, so... lions, that little lady over there, and of course...
Oh, not Jana, Danny. You can't.
It's the right thing to do.
have an announcement to make. Anders and I are getting married.
You're a dark horse, Duplessis.
Are you having us on?
No, we're not getting any younger, so we thought, why not?
Judith, could I have a little word?
He didn't want me telling anyone just yet.
Now?
I think I'm in the doghouse.
What are you doing?
I told you we needed to step it up a gear.
I think all you've done is annoy her.
Hold firm, Anders. I know what I'm doing.
Here we go. Nice. That's okay. Thanks. Safe journey. At least we've got enough for the well now. It was the right thing.
Oh, it's so nice to be with a real man for a change. And Anders is all man, Caroline. I mean, he may seem a bit gruff, but on the inside, he's a big, cuddly bear. For the honeymoon, I'm thinking Tahiti. Me in a grass skirt, him in nothing.
Stop. Just stop.
Excuse me?
I've had enough. No, just no, no, no. You cannot and will not marry Anders Duplessis.
Why?
Because, whatever else he is to me, he is my friend, and I know what you do to men, Judith.
Bring them untold pleasure.
I'm serious. All my life you've done what you wanted, and I've had to be the sensible one. And you know what? I don't care if you want to be irresponsible. Marry as many inappropriate men as you wish. Only leave Anders alone. I think it's time you went home.
Caroline, we're not engaged.
I beg your pardon?
We're not even an item.
What?
Oh, darling, I never meant to upset you so much. The whole thing was just a way to make you jealous.
Of you?
No, of him, silly. I know we haven't always got along, but I want you to be happy, and that poor man is clearly head over heels for you.
But so this was all... You did it for me?
Well, I thought it worth clarifying your own feelings on the matter, which worked beautifully, because you are quite clearly in love with him.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous, is it?
Yes, ridiculous. Duplessis and I are not in love. We're just good friends.
You can lie to him all you want, my love. You cannot lie to me. Caroline and Anders sitting in a tree.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
No, that's
no,
enough.
no, 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 no. Come here.
No, no, no.